It is, and the Marina Inn sure does it right. Those seats seem to, and now these are very nice seats, obviously here in the bar. It's kind of them to let us in at 7 a.m., but those chairs are so nice down in the ballroom down there.
It's really a wonderful, ambiance of the evening. Their ballroom is beautiful. They have a really nice what they call the pre-function area where we have our auction. They have that beautiful veranda that overlooks the intercoastal waterway, and our guests can walk out there, if they need a breath of fresh air or that sort of thing. So we're very fortunate to be here and to have this beautiful hotel in the area.
It's less than 2 weeks away, but folks could still donate auction items. What are some of the auction items that they could donate this late in the game and still get a good exposure? I mean, what are some of the things you're looking for?
Of course, we love to have local things. We love to have, local crafts.
Yes.
Jewelry. It could be, different cosmetic things. Dentistry or that kind of thing. So we really like to have a real good variety of items. Not just artwork, but other things that would appeal to all different types of people.
Obviously, you've got a ton of stuff already, but if folks call the 347-8058 number, they can donate items, and even if is there a minimum dollar amount? I mean, is that you'd want to make sure something had $30, $40, $25, or if it's even smaller, you can package it with other items?
There's really not. What we do is we take those smaller items and package them as a nice gift basket or of that sort. Oftentimes we get dinner gift certificates and then a bottle of wine, and so we'll put that together. And oftentimes we get passes to different area attractions, and we package that together and call it, be a tourist in your town kind of thing.
Good thinking, Jessica. So this requires a good bit of creativity of you and the committee there.
It does, and we have a wonderful committee this year chaired by Bonnie Hughes.
Great,
Bonnie is also a big sponsor of the event, Conway Chrysler. And they are truly a wonderful committee, creative, and most of the ladies on the committee have served since 2001.
That's right. Judy Price will be with us later this week, of course, having been on it since the get-go, and I think I saw she chaired it a couple of years.
She sure did.
Working with decorations now, I think, this year, and very
They
exciting.
keep coming back.
Now, is that you or Burns, or is it just the mission?
I don't know. They keep coming back, but I'm very grateful to all of them for continuing to support this
event. It's a pretty good-sized committee, and how does the committee broken down, Jessica? You've got, as we said, Judy there focused on decorations and otherwise. How is the committee broken down, and are you ever looking for volunteers?
We're always looking for new committee members.
Great.
That would be wonderful. It's always great to have
phone number. That's right, 347-8058. Good. Yeah.
It's always great to have new ideas from people. So we're always looking for people willing to serve on a committee. It's an investment of time, and anybody willing to do that, we certainly would love to have them.
Okay, good. Yeah, just break down the committee. So you've got the and is it virtually the same each year? Some of the things that if a viewer wondered whether or not they could volunteer or could be of any benefit to you, what are some of the things you would need of the committee members?
Some of the committee members enjoy switching around from year to year. Like someone might get so tired of asking for auction items. It's hard to ask for auction items.
Even your brother and sister, your sister and brother-in-law. That's right. Yeah.
So, we have people who like to do that. We have people who are more creative and like to do the decorating and the flowers and that sort of thing. We have a couple of ladies who really like the thrill of seeking sponsorships.
Ooh, good.
So they do a great job with that, and there are some who don't really like to be out in the public eye, but on the day of the event, they're just worker bees trying to get the auction items out.
All set up.
Yeah, and that's wonderful to do too.
And that highlights, with 350 local folks attending, as you said, from all walks of life, the ability to get something you may sell or something you may sell in your store, or as you said, cosmetic pieces, medical or otherwise. It's a great opportunity to call you to try to get that in front of a big crowd to get your name out. Obviously, there's not tickets available, but still to be able to get auction items in front of folks could be critical.
Right, and it's so important to thank some of these people who donate year after year to not only our organization but to others.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
you know, it still is a small community.
Yeah.
And for these business owners to be asked over and over, and they still donate, says a lot about our community and the things that they believe in. So we're very grateful to our community for continuing to donate some of these items year after year.
Yes, Jessica. You mentioned Chancel Builders. You've got some other tremendous sponsors.
We
viewers,
do.
we got about 5 minutes, just a sense of some of the other sponsors. You mentioned Paparazzi.
Right.
And obviously Hooray for Hollywood. I
Right.
think you shared with me this morning you got a new paparazzi sponsor even.
We sure did. Hard Rock Park came through and is
get
going to be
down.
our paparazzi sponsor. Of course, Hard Rock Park is new to the community,
Yeah.
and they've never been associated with our event, and we're grateful to have them.
Right.
Conway Chrysler again is one of our big supporters.
Yes.
Conway Hospital, Conway Medical Center.
Oh, you mean the medical center actually chips in?
They
Down.
sure
Yeah.
do.
Very
and
nice.
they're one of our big supporters. And also MB Con, which is a construction company here in the area.
Right.
They're one of our strong supporters as well. And Waccamaw Cardiology, Dr. Andy Gresco's group, he's involved with many organizations in this area and involved in ours as well. So we're very thankful to him.
You've got a new presenting sponsor this year
Yes,
also. Yes.
yes.
We're familiar with that crew.
Yes.
Yes.
The Myrtle Beach Herald.
They're a nice group.
First year they've been our presenting sponsor.
Right, yes.
So we're very grateful to you and the Myrtle Beach Herald
Oh,
as well.
yeah, there's a dedicated crew there, obviously. And having it on this side of the waterway was an added incentive. I'm sorry we didn't get to step in last year. I think you had Horry County State Bank and Suncom, folks that have been wrapped around. And year after year, you continue to get amazing sponsors. We hope that other community newspapers and daily newspapers will step up to the plate and wrap around the Conway Medical Center Foundation as well.
We hope so, too. We feel like we're a viable organization and needed in the community, so we hope to get support.
When you talk about, and obviously again we'll talk to the two nurses there on the Health Reach van, but when you think about the Backpack Buddies program, so many other, the mammography screenings, of course the cancer patient transportation, I mean this is really stepping out in a way that, is anyone else in the area doing anything like the Health Reach van? Are there other vans that you're aware of?
You know, not that I'm aware of.
It's amazing.
Not that I'm aware of. You know, I know the Loris community is, Loris Community Hospital is trying to get their foundation started, and of course that's great for the Loris community.
Oh yeah, sure.
And also, you know, the Georgetown Hospital System, they have their own foundation, and they do different things in the Georgetown area. And then us, of course, in Horry County.
Sure, the three community medical centers. Actually, we're filming at Seacoast next week, and with a very interesting lineup tied into the foundation. They have formed that, and the former director of the American Art Association, Tammy Eves, and their new executive director, Tim Brown, will be with us next Monday, which will be fun. I think, as we mentioned, Phil Clayton later this week, which will be nice having these two the two CEOs of the two community hospitals, at least based right here in Horry County, back-to-back on Friday and Monday. So
it will.
A good opportunity. Of course, so much has to happen to make an event successful, Jessica. Is there anything that sticks out in your mind over the next less than 2 weeks you're really going to be putting a lot of attention on?
Well, of course, when this time rolls around, it's all about the details. And, you know, we're working very closely with our committee, very closely with the Marina Inn to just fine-tune those details, and we believe that it's going to be a great evening. You know, every year at the end of the event, we're like, how are we going to top this? I think we're going to top last year's, and I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait for the 26th.
Absolutely. Jessica, real quick, a live auction. Do you all actually do a live auction that night as well?
We do. We do a live auction. This year we have a trip for two to the French Riviera.
Get down.
And then we have
that.
We have a trip for two to the French Riviera. We have a trip for two to Aruba. We have a 2008 club car donated by Club Car here in Myrtle Beach.
Is that right? Get down, Jessica. Well, that's a reason. Again, you hate to almost promote the event because clearly viewers who are not yet signed up would want to be there just to bid on those items, and therefore all those dollars go straight into the Conway Medical Center Foundation.
Yes, it does, and that's another wonderful thing about this event. All the monies raised go directly back into our Health Reach program.
Right.
It all stays local, and it helps us have these programs help the medically underserved of Horry County, and that's what it's about.
And if a viewer can't be there, obviously, if they don't have a ticket to attend on Saturday, January 26th here, and obviously they may not have something that they could provide for an auction item, can they still wrap around the Conway Medical Center Foundation? And how would they best go about doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if they can't attend the event, however, they feel strongly about our Health Reach programs and keeping them in this community, they certainly can donate to us by cash or check or however they feel comfortable. They can go on our website and donate online.
Yes.
And we're certainly appreciative of that.
Share with viewers the web address if they're to do that.
It's ConwayMedicalCenter.com.
Okay.
And you know, everything about Conway Medical Center is on that site, and then you can click on Foundation.
Okay.
And that's where you go to find out more about our organization.
Good words. Jessica, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We'll see you here on Saturday the 26th.
See you then.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to more Carolina People with the Associate Executive Director of the Conway Medical Center Foundation, Jessica Sasser, coming up next. Wasn't it fun to hear Jessica talk about going down to the College of Charleston and thinking that was going to be the place, either there or somewhere far away from Horry County, that would she would end up her life somewhere else. It was something about Horry that was pulling her back. Ultimately, now we know it's the Conway Medical Center Foundation and programs like the Health Reach program. You know, when you talk about community screenings or flu shots or getting out mammography, getting out, making an effort, this Health Reach van, and of course the Backpack Buddies, so many of the tremendous programs and part of the Health Reach program that stick out in the community. In the same way, some of the volunteers that show up here on Saturday, January 26th, and are working week after week, day after day to get ready for this event. If you attend it the first time, you'll be back here the next year, either as a volunteer or as a participant. Be a part of it. You can also step out and donate an item. You heard Jessica talk about it. You donate that item, get in front of 350 plus people, has an opportunity to give exposure that you may not see in another event. 347-8058 or ConwayMedicalCenter.com.